Jeremiah 15:17. I did not sit in the company of revelers, nor did I rejoice. I sat alone, because your hand was upon me, for you had filled me with indignation. Referencing into Lamentations chapter 3, verse 28. Let him sit alone in silence when it is laid on him. Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of the sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. Psalms 26, verses 4 through 5. I do not sit with the man of falsehood, nor do I consort with hypocrites. I hate the assembly of evildoers, and I will not sit with the wicked. 2 Corinthians 6:17. Therefore, go out from their midst and be separate from them, says the Lord, and touch no unclean thing, then I will welcome you. Ezekiel chapter 3, verses 24 through 25. But the Spirit entered into me and set me on my feet, and he spoke with me and said to me, go shut yourself within your house, and you, O son of man, behold, cords will be placed upon you, and you shall be bound with them, so that you cannot go among the people. Jeremiah 13:17. But if you will not listen, my soul will weep in secret for your pride. My eyes will weep bitterly and run down with tears, because the Lord's flock has been taken captive. Jeremiah 6:11. Therefore I am full of wrath of the Lord. I am weary of holding it in. Pour it out upon the children in the street and upon the gatherings of young men. Also both husband and wife shall be taken, the elderly and the very aged. Psalms 102:7. I lie awake. I am like a lonely sparrow on a housetop. Daniel 7:28. Here is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my thoughts greatly alarmed me, and my color changed, but I kept the matter in my heart. Jeremiah 20, verses 8 through 9. For whenever I speak, I cry out and I shout violence and destruction. For the word of the Lord has become to me a reproach, a derision all day long. If I say I will not mention him or speak any more in his name, there is in my heart as it was a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I am weary with holding it in, and I cannot. Jeremiah 16:8. You shall not go into the house of feasting to sit with them, to eat or to drink. And finally, family, Jeremiah 1:10. See, I've set you this day over nations and over kingdoms, to pluck up and to break down, to destroy and to overthrow, to build and to plant. The Lord expects us to not to be separate from the world, to be separate from the evildoers. It's okay to talk to them about God and try to save them, but you are not to be with them. You're not to yoke yourself with darkness. There's many scriptures that will warn you that, what does darkness have with light? There is no balance. There is no law of attraction. There is no balance when it comes to light and darkness, family. You're either one or the other, So don't fall for all that new age mess either. Either you're walking the narrow path with Christ, or you're on the path of destruction. And it's a very narrow path. My mother used to tell me it was so narrow that you feel like you're on the side of a cliff of a mountain. But when you reach that other side, how much it's worth it. But that path to destruction is broad, it's wide. I mean, everybody and their mama, cousin, and brother is on that path. It's easy to get to hell. It is a challenge to get to heaven. And, and being a follower of Christ can get lonely, because the world is going to turn on you. The world is going to hate you. So that means the majority of people are not going to like what you're talking about. But stand firm, remain steadfast, be bold for Christ. Because when all this is said and done, you're going to be the one up in the sky with all the saints coming down to destroy this wicked world. You want to be a part of that. You want to be able to reign in the new kingdom, the new heaven and new earth for 1,000 years with our Creator. There's nothing more that you should seek in life. No career, money, men, women, relationships. There's nothing in this world that is more important than having a relationship with our Father in heaven.